Isn't this a great day to do a YouTube video? I know. Anyway, welcome guys. This is a piece of work I've been working on for school, and it's quite peculiar. It's supposed to be a castle. Don't know whether you could tell. I've kind of gone for the Disney effect with the blue roofs and stuff. Yeah. This, I've got a bit of cold in a moment. This is based off of a American castle, and yeah. So this is for my and yeah. It's based off American castle, and if I go up above, you may be able to tell that it's in a cross type of shape. It was originally supposed to have a little wall from down here to here. That's why there's little islands here for a tiny little thing, no bigger than those, round onto there, and all the way around, connecting to each turret. It has four medium turrets, 4 small turrets, and the key in the middle, which is protected by all the other things. And it also has another Disney effect where you go through the middle of here. Here is actually quite nice. I kind of designed this one by myself. I just had to kind of look at a picture of a castle, and this is what I've based it off. I'm kind of talking my written project about this at the moment as well, because yeah. And it's starting to take shape. It's not entirely finished, as you can see that there is giant holes in some of the turrets. Some turrets aren't even built. That's got a massive hole in it. That turret and the turret over, that turret's not even started apart from the baseline. That turret's like not even like a 1/6 or an 1/8 done. Yeah, so they all kind of look. The ones on the ends over there are basically that. Without that bit in it. Those two are the same, and the ones that go around here are round. But because this is based on a hill, to do this I'd have to blow up most of this hill, and if I'm honest, I don't really want to. Long time. Oh, it started to rain. Now it's turning from a good day to a bad day, like most of my other days. Anyway, so all the rooms are complete, because I normally do the outer structure and then everything like that. This has a slight default to it, is the fact that you've got to go from here up the stairs to then go onto the stairs in here, because there's not a direct pattern from there. I've used quite a lot of glowstone for this because it's the best thing, so at night you can see it glow. Let's just get this up. Set night. As you can see, it glows perfectly. Quite nice actually. Yep, and yeah. So it's quite nice. I've used an orange orange flags, because I think it stands out quite nice with the blue on these, and it's kind of based in the middle of nowhere of this world. This is on the updated version of Minecraft, by the way, and this has not been done by any cheat codes or any mods or anything like that. This is just on basic Minecraft. Not completed, and this is a master build. I'm going quite good at master builds at the moment. Yeah, and this has taken me about a day to do so far, because of all the attention to detail you've got to put to it, especially with the little turrets and everything like that. Inside you can even see that it's got the holes in this, and you can go right round. I haven't put any stairs in here yet, but there are slight defaults to it. That turret's bigger than that one. Some things aren't the same. Yeah. But it's pretty much all done. I've done the hardest part. I've done the foundations. I've done most of the things on this. I can give you an estimate about how many bricks how many blocks this has taken to build. That's about 3,000 to 4,000 right there. And once I've finished, it'll be about 8,000, 9,000, because I've also got to build the little village around up here, then the forestry area of the village, and it had a trading route to another thing which was over here, because I based it on this because this is the correctest hill for it, because it had a hill over there, hill here, and it had a trading route from over here to that hill over there, which had a massive, massive bridge. One of the biggest I've seen. And on this castle was a little turret, but the knights were here because like the barrack thing. So all the peasants would live down here, king would live in here, the knights and barracks would live off on the outskirts. It also had another trading route and a bridge over here, and these were kind of like its outposts. It was based on a hill for the so it could see for miles, because I haven't got my range very big on this, but you can pretty much see for miles. You can see all out to sea over here. And for the mining, because it was based on a massive hill, you would have to mine so far down and then through the water, and most of the middle of it is water, so that's another great thing about it. And on things like this, it would just be open area. There'd still be stone ready to break through. It would be double layers. And for whenever boats were coming through here, these things here, there would be lava dropped, and hot tar and lava, and dropped down here. This is quite a modern build, because it's one of the biggest American castles. This is American based, one of the biggest. And yeah, I will post another video about this, an update. So if you want to check on my channel, and there will be an update where this is finished and I've completed the two little things across there. And I think this castle was called the Cross of I can't remember. It's Cross of Carrishan Castle. That's it, Cross of Carrishan. And the that one over there was called Night of the Gale of Night, and that one over there was called that was called the Day Night, and the Dark and the Night. No, oh god, it's something to do with the time. I think that was like Sun Night, and then the Moon Night, and they were two little turrets, and they were separate castles, and both on each side, and they used to have battles. And this is a bit of a history about it, but it got changed to a single castle, and yeah, so this was put in the middle of them as the main castle, and those two were fixed up to stone because they were originally wood. But as you can see, it's not complete. There's still things to do, well, a lot to do, and there's I just calculated adding the turrets and the trading routes as well, and the little village. 8,000 wasn't quite right. It would be more around the 20,000 mark, because they had tunnels and stuff underneath as well. They had the sewage tunnels, the water. They had a well in the middle of this. They had this glowstone, and they had this area down here was all grass. This was all the farming land, and all of these inside were like king's things. This wasn't actually originally meant to be like this. This is a add-on, because it was supposed to be 4 castles with the things, 8 turrets with things around, but this was added as the key, because as you can see, it's quite big and it can see for miles, and it's well protected because there are several floors very high up, and also there was several walls, because this is all high up. This is all double walled, this is double layer of stone inside, down here. So if you got past that wall, there's... Actually no, there was an outer wall as well as the wall that connected these two. So that's actually another... 28,000. So I'll finish this video up here. I'll give an updated thing once I've completed this, and hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and check out my channel.